Okay, now you're supposed to have your printouts with you as you proceed on with this. And, you know, the two main ones are the list of bodies and the list of pathologies. Right here with you, you probably ought to also have the entrance points printout. And it doesn't say that in the text, but you probably should have the entrance points printout and probably also the God connectors and check those. When you hit on things, like if you want to know how like the thing you found got in, you know, that's what you use the entrance points thing for. It's not in the text, but you know, a lot of things that aren't in the text are in the movies. And frankly, people who can't stream movies and are using this text to try to learn this, they got their work cut out for them because it's very hard to learn this without using movies. And so I'm giving them less, because less is more for them. You know, they better go into the college and use the text there, and they'll get the entrance points when they are printing their stuff out. And then it just needs to click in their mind. If they can't watch movies, you know, you can't write everything down. They can't read everything. People can only read a little bit. You know, they don't like read a lot. You know. I don't read anything generally. I mean, maybe I'm reading from this teleprompter that I'm using for my notes here, but that's about it, you know. Oh boy. So I have a few tips about your lists I want to give you. And okay, what I did actually with my lists, is you copy the actual stuff in the list. You know, not all the peripherals and the header and everything, but you just copy the items in the list, throw it in a Word document, blow it up big, you know, make it a large type size so it takes up the whole page. So your 12 bodies are like, there they are, you know. So that when you're in the car, you have that on the seat next to you, and when you're at a light, you just glance down and these big things, because you're supposed to be doing this in the car, you know, right? I mean, you have to do this all day, and that means you do it at work. See, another thing I saw somebody do, I've never done this, but they actually printed it really tiny on a business card and took it to work and were, you know, like taking it out and looking at it. And of course, if you have it on your smartphone, you can do it that way. It works. So, but it does help. Like, you don't want to be messing with your smartphone in the car. And also, I want to make a very strong suggestion. This really will help you. Okay, so don't laugh when I say this. Really take this seriously. In front of your toilet. Okay, so when you're sitting there, stop with the magazines. Okay. Use masking tape, put it up on the wall, the list of pathologies and the list of bodies, and start checking yourself. Find a pathology that you didn't test for yet. Because see, what's going to happen is you're going to test for these pathologies, and then 2 days later you'll test for new ones because you weren't strong enough to test for them 2 days ago. You had to clear the other one, or do something with the other ones. I mean, probably you're not going to clear all the other ones out in 2 days, but you could, you know, be in better shape. See, the effect of this is cumulative. So as you go along, you get stronger, and as you get stronger, you can test for, you know, deeper things. So in front of your toilet, buddy, where you have to sit down and look at something for a minute, okay? You know what I'm talking about here? Also, maybe like a lot of people have a bulletin board in front of their desk, and you could just put it right like above your computer, but big. It needs to be big, you know, so it really jumps out at you, and not lost in the middle of a whole bunch of other notes that you wrote to yourself 2 years ago. Okay, so welcome to really doing this all day for real. You know, this isn't just something we say to you in the movie. Like when you do this and you stick those up, the thing that does also, it just reminds you, whenever you're sitting down there and you're looking at those things and you say, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this all day. Right now I feel fine, and I haven't had a herpes outbreak, let's use that as an example, in 6 months. I'm supposed to be testing myself for pathologies, because those pathologies are wrecking your life. So forget about the herpes, okay, and actually get well. You cured the herpes, now get well. You know? You know what I'm saying? Get well. Cure yourself. It helps. You tend to attract better things to yourself when you're well. When you're sick, you seem to attract sick things, you know? Sorry. Area code 813-672-3419. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Welcome to the Cure Drive.